I've gotta get out of here before it's too late. They're at my door like a bag of wolves. Before I knew it, I'm at the gate. They're behind me, oh God, it's too late.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We are here recording live from the mothership. The co-op universe mode is returning. It is back for another week, and we are on the road to excellence. The Smackdown Live is here again to get you off of your seats. We're here in Worcester, Massachusetts, and you know it's going to be more of the same, more excellence. And getting us underway, we have something that has been in the making for a number of weeks here on Smackdown Live. It is finally time to welcome Drew McIntyre over here to the blue brand, to the brand of excellence, to the brand of greatness, to the excellent side, you know, the brilliant blue, all over, whatever you want to call it. The Scottish Assassin. Scottish Terminator, whatever you want to call it. We've been hyping him up. It's time for him to come over here and deliver. Drew McIntyre. He's arrived. He's arrived. He's finally here. The Drew McIntyre experience is it time for me to kind of go into detail with what this means. The Drew McIntyre experience, he will be here on numerous occasions on SmackDown Live throughout his time. More often than not, he will be here every week competing. He will welcome any random challenger each week to the ring for a match. If he can go undefeated up until SummerSlam, Drew McIntyre will get himself a shot at whoever is currently holding the WWE Championship. Well, not currently, but whoever's holding the WWE Championship at that point. If Drew McIntyre can get to SummerSlam, beating everybody who crosses his path, he will get a shot at that belt. The opponent who defeats him, if anybody, will also get themselves a shot at the WWE Championship. So if you are able to beat Drew McIntyre, you earn yourself a WWE Championship shot. And if Drew McIntyre is able to get to SummerSlam without losing, he gets a shot. And his first opponent this time is Chad Gable. The heart of America right here. Chad Gable is coming down to accept the first opponent in the Drew McIntyre experience. He wants to feel the experience. He wants to experience the Drew McIntyre experience. And I spoke to Chad Gable backstage. He said, I want to feel the power. No, I'm like, he didn't say that. I want to feel the power of the Alabama Slammer. Chad Gable, though, out here challenging Drew McIntyre to his first match here on SmackDown Live. Is Drew McIntyre gonna impress? And first bell is about to bing, 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 ring. Oh, bars. Oh, Drew McIntyre ring on the first Drew McIntyre experience. And oh my God, good decision. Good decision, Chad. Roll out. Because you just got absolutely Mike with your first move is a belly to belly where you get flung. Oh, reversed by Chad Gable. Not, oh, trading blows. Oh, Chad. Not out here to be made an example of Chad Gable. Not here for Drew McIntyre's oh, these guys, Chad, hold on now, Chad. Chad Gable says Drew McIntyre offered the ropes and a nice drop kick again from Chad Gable. Chad Gable is an interesting one because you have to admire this man's heart and bravery. Because he's a clothesline. You have to admire all of that because when these open challenges come out, and that Drew McIntyre experience, anything of the sort, Chad Gable is always the first man down the ramp. He is always the first man looking for a fight. But when you face off against the best, time and time again, you have to be ready to beat the best time and time. You have to be ready to beat the best at least some of the time. And Chad Gable is just not happening for him up to this point. Maybe it could be different this time, but to be honest, I don't see it playing out that way. Drew McIntyre is everything we've built him up to be. He is destruction. He is just a man who is after dominance, you know, and he's got everything it takes to be a WWE champion. But over these coming weeks and months, he's going to probably face off against some tough guys. I mean, we have the best of the best over here on SmackDown Live, and I'm sure they're going to want a piece. They're going to want to be the ones to chop Drew McIntyre down to size. Hey, I'm here to see it right now. Interestingly enough, Chad Gable, sorry, is bringing the fight to Drew McIntyre in every sense of the word. Drew McIntyre has worked his way out of that armbar, but intelligent wrestling right here from Chad Gable to try and weaken the limbs of the bigger man. And right now, Drew McIntyre's kind of just let Chad Gable go. It's interesting. What's he got in mind for Chad Gable? You would think Drew McIntyre would want to come out here and make light work. Ooh, nice swift reversal. Make light work of and Chad Gable again reversing. Chad Gable is looking brilliant again, going to the arm of Drew McIntyre in this match. Chad Gable, you can clearly see, like I was saying, Drew McIntyre might want to come out here and make light work, but Chad Gable is obviously going to want to make this match drag into deep waters and really wear down the bigger man. Drew McIntyre, look at the strength of him though, just able to brush Chad Gable off and then just throw him across the ring. Chad Gable has a fight in his hands, most definitely. Most definitely has a fight in his hands with this bigger man, and he sends Drew McIntyre over the apron to size and strength. We already know about the athleticism of Chad Gable, but the size and strength is on show right there. What? I am sleep. I am so sleep. This is the Drew McIntyre experience. This has nothing to do with you, TJP. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. TJP, kick. I'm sleeping. The detonation kick connects. Why? You can tell in my voice I don't understand what's happening. Why? TJP interrupts. Now Drew McIntyre's Chad Gable's fighting away. Chad Gable's fighting away. Chad Gable fighting out, and Drew McIntyre seems to have woken up a little bit, but I'm gobsmacked. I'm damn near speechless. Drew McIntyre on offense obviously didn't want to end the match off of another man's finisher, but he's going for the cover now of Chad Gable, and Chad Gable is able to get the legs up, but TJP just last week facing off against Andrade, big clothesline from Drew McIntyre. Just last week facing off against Andrade and lost. I don't see where he fits in. Maybe he felt like he should be facing off in this experience. Oh, wow! Rolling kick to the top of the head, looking like a Kano overhead. Chad Gable hooking the leg on Drew McIntyre. 1, 2, and a kick out from the Scottish Terminator. But the only thing I could think is maybe TJP was wanting to get down here and welcome Drew McIntyre into SmackDown Live. But again, after the interference, Chad Gable was fighting back, and because the commentator maybe has come out, because now he's been busted open and then hit with that headbutt. And Drew McIntyre is looking in full control right now. Has Chad Gable right where he wants him, putting him through pain, making him writhe in agony. It's exactly what we expect of Drew McIntyre. Not only to want to win a match, but want to put his opponent through hell and back. Drew McIntyre right now. Chad Gable is going through hell and back. He might actually come back right now as he's fighting out of the hold. And Chad Gable is showing so much heart, and he's got a crowd getting behind him right now. Because if he could ever walk out of this, oh my God, Drew McIntyre's just not playing games anymore. He's just not. Chad Gable back to his feet and back down onto the canvas. And now Drew McIntyre going for the cover on Chad Gable and a kick out from Chad Gable. It seems like right now it's only a matter of when and not if. As Drew McIntyre just won't put it away. He fucking tosses Chad Gable across the ring. And now finally maybe comes to a decision internally to say, you know what, let's put this one to sleep. And the Claymore kick is going to connect with the face of Chad Gable. And the first Drew McIntyre experience is an interesting one, but ends exactly as we would expect. It went on a little bit longer than we might expect. TJP interfered for some reason. Chad Gable once again on SmackDown Live showcased his fight. And oh my God. I don't know why TJP was here, but in the end, Drew McIntyre He did his job. It's interesting to maybe see what his plan. I don't know. I mean, he hasn't wrestled for quite some time. You know, he's been chained up over there on NXT where they wouldn't give him any action. Maybe ring rust played into it. But Drew McIntyre in the end, relative light work, I guess, of Chad Gable. But Chad Gable again showed his fight, showed his skill, athleticism, strength. And TJP, if you ask me, I mean, at the end of the day, Chad Gable was looking good before TJP interfered. We're just going to have to wait and see why this happened. Down in the ring right now with a mic in hand, Sasha Banks, who stirred up a lot of trouble last week when she interfered in the main event and actually cost Bayley a shot at Asuka's women's championship. But boy, it's gonna get heated from here. You could just smell it in the air. You would think that what I did last week to Bayley, costing her a shot at the women's championship, would be enough to settle this conflict I have inside of me. But you know what? To be completely honest, it's not even close to dimming this fire that burns. My friend for years and years was Bayley. My best friend was Bayley. We fought side by side. Anything. We watched each other go through hell and back. Go to the top of the business and fall off. Get to the bottom of the business and climb back up. That was my best friend. That was someone I would share every and anything with. And Bayley turned her back on me because she felt like she needed to get what she wanted. To be a champion around here, you have to be willing to sacrifice everything. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes. And to be honest, I understand what Bayley has done. I understand where she is coming from. But that doesn't mean she's going to get any kind of sympathy from me. That doesn't mean that I'm going to take my foot off of her neck until I'm completely finished with making her regret what she's done. Now, as you might be able to see, I'm in pretty bad shape. Last week, I seem to have aggravated some of my injuries, and the doctor, he tried to stop me from coming out here and making this challenge. But there is nothing that's going to stop me facing off against Bayley at Extreme Rules. This is the challenge. I want Bayley at the next pay-per-view. I want Bayley in Extreme Rules conditions. I want to put her through the same pain that I felt backstage. Not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. And you know what? You know what? Even that might not be enough. But if it isn't, so be it. I'll move on, and I want that women's championship. You think this is about friendship? No, I couldn't give a damn anymore about what Bayley wants to do or who she wants to associate herself with. If she wants to throw her morals away for it, then I don't care. But what she's not about to do is throw it all away and climb over me to get the same thing that we spoke and discussed about backstage. The same dream that we both shared and said we was going to fight side by side to achieve. You think she's going to climb over me to do it? Absolutely not. I'm going to fight till I die inside this ring to make sure Bayley doesn't die for what she wants. So Sasha Banks has made a challenge for Bayley. I don't know. She don't look in the shape to be facing off against Bayley in the form she's in right now. I just don't know about that one. That is a match that's being proposed for Extreme Rules. One match we do have confirmed for that pay-per-view is Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. A culmination of this long rivalry they've had back and forth will come to an end at Extreme Rules for that United States Championship. Our next match here on Smackdown Live is one regarding a champion, 1/3 of the current tag team champions. Kofi Kingston's going to go in singles action. He's going up against Carl Anderson. And we still need to find who is going to face off against New Day at Extreme Rules in that tag championship match after they are newly crowned, winning them belts at Money in the Bank. New Day again, the tag team champions, and Kofi coming down here all by himself with that belt around his waist. It still look good. That belt still look clean as fuck. But no Xavier Woods today, no Biggie. It's just Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Can do stick. Whoa. Can do stick. Kofi, turn around. Turn around. Bray Wyatt, we haven't seen in weeks. Months, man. What am I talking about? Weeks? We haven't seen Bray Wyatt in so damn long. What business does he have? Matter of fact, oh, Bray Wyatt might have an eye on that tag team championships. Last time we saw Bray Wyatt, he was in cahoots with Eric Young. Could that still be something that's going on? We don't know. But Bray Wyatt is down here sending a message. Where is Xavier Woods? Where's Big E? They need to get down here ASAP. What is going on? Bray Wyatt. Oh, Kofi's fighting back with an uppercut to Bray. Oh, Bray Wyatt. Oh, Bray Wyatt takes out a referee. Bray Wyatt, referee might just be collateral damage. Bray Wyatt rolling back to his feet. European uppercut from Kofi, and this time Bray Wyatt takes Kofi Kingston out. I don't think he was aiming for Kofi at all. He got the referee. Referee's back to his feet now and looking at Bray Wyatt like, why you do that? Why you do that? And it looks like this match isn't going to happen at all because Bray Wyatt has decided it's time right now to send a message to the WWE Universe. I don't know what that message is, but with the very least we could take for that is that Bray Wyatt is back. On to a match that hopefully can go through with no interruptions, no interferences. Like, everybody seems to want a piece of the pie. And right now we have the current Intercontinental, I almost said international champion, current Intercontinental champion, Dolph Ziggler, as Shinsuke Nakamura would say, Dolph Ziggler, coming down to the ring. He's going one-on-one with Bobby Roode, the man he defeated at Money in the Bank. But he didn't just defeat Bobby Roode at Money in the Bank, he kind of made it personal, and Bobby Roode isn't happy about that. So you know what we done? We're giving Bobby Roode another opportunity for that Intercontinental Championship. If Bobby Roode can overcome Dolph Ziggler tonight here on SmackDown Live, he will get a shot at Extreme Rules for that Intercontinental Championship. Championship not on the line here tonight, but it's an opportunity for Bobby Roode. It's an opportunity. It's exactly that. I don't need to say any more. Dolph Ziggler, Intercontinental Champion, has an opportunity to, kind of give himself a free pass. If he beats Bobby Roode, doesn't necessarily mean he won't defend that Money in the Bank, but we'll discuss it. Me and Dolph Ziggler have a pretty good relationship. Dolph Ziggler has been the man of the universe mode, to be honest. Between him and AJ Styles have been the dominant figures of this universe mode, almost the face of this universe mode. I don't even think my boy Wolfie would disagree with that one. We'll discuss with Dolph Ziggler after the match and see what happens first of all. But Bobby Roode, Bobby Roode he lost fair and square at the pay-per-view, and Dolph Ziggler decided to almost add insult to injury, rub it in. And Bobby Roode right now hasn't held a championship in quite some time. I'm sure there's nothing more he would want than to get that Intercontinental Championship around his waist and once again become glorious. Oh, the skip, bro. The skip. Oh, man. Hold up. A guitar though. Glorious. I was just about, like, my instinct was about to tell me to skip this entrance. We can't do it. We can't do it. You can't skip, especially not at this part. Oh, I'm so glorious until the end, until the end. Give us one more. Bah! Now we can skip. There you go. Bobby Roode. Part of me really actually wants him to win this championship just to see if it's so much more epic if he enters the ring with a belt. He's so much more glorious. But it all comes down. It's all in his hands now. Bobby Roode, if he can overcome Dolph Ziggler in this match, he wasn't able to do it at the pay-per-view. If he could do it right here, right now, he gets a shot. Every match at Extreme Rules pay-per-view will be an Extreme Rules match. We are going extreme with the rules at that pay-per-view, you know? Not just some of them. Every single one, every single matchup is gonna be Extreme Rules. And to be honest, I love it, because this is one of the most intense pay-per-views. We're gonna have some of the matches that are being lined up for this pay-per-view, not only in terms of feud, not only in terms of what is planned, not in terms of what is built up like Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy. That is going to be a whole bunch of emotion let out in one of the most dangerous matches possible. And I mean, you couldn't ask for so much more. You mean Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy in Extreme Rules match? That alone sounds great. But then you add in everything that's led up to that moment. Oh, it's going to be great. And then again, it's just generally when you see the card, you're going to be in love. Clothesline right there from Bobby Roode. Also, we already have Asuka versus Ruby Riott set for that pay-per-view after Ruby Riott was able to defeat Bayley just last week for that #1 contenders opportunity. So, I mean, we still have some weeks to go, but, I mean, I already have an idea for this pay-per-view, and when you see it, you're going to love it. But back to the action inside the ring. Bobby Roode has Dolph Ziggler where he wants him, you would think. Going for a leg tackle. Leg sweep. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know. Kick to the midsection right there from Dolph Ziggler. And quickly able to spin around and turn the offense onto Bobby Roode. Dolph Ziggler's... Oh! Spear from... Hold up. Isn't that... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, isn't that like his signature move? Bobby Roode out here trying to end this one quickly. Driving the knee of Dolph Ziggler into the canvas right there. Maybe we hold a match. If Dolph Ziggler is able to win this, we hold another #1 contenders match to find his opponent. But like I said, we have a packed card for Extreme Rules looking like it's going to be set. So we really don't need to find a match for Dolph Ziggler. There's going to be plenty for you guys to watch in that pay-per-view. And Bobby Roode, again, right now showing that at the moment, he is just a step ahead of Dolph Ziggler. Coming in with that swinging neck breaker again for the second time in this match. But Dolph Ziggler fights his way out of that situation, and a clothesline from Dolph Ziggler taking down Bobby Roode. Rolling him over now. And Dolph Ziggler, time to show off, I guess. Time to show off. That's one elbow. Let's just hope he doesn't pull out a goddamn 10, because that is a long ass sequence to watch. Bobby Roode again. Oh, draping Dolph Ziggler up on that top rope, and they both roll into a neutral position again, and this time Dolph Ziggler gets the snapmare. And now look at it, Bobby Roode. These guys just have each other's number. This isn't the first time they've fought. I mean, if you're watching this match, you could probably tell that. This is not the first time they've gone head to head, and a spine buster connects from Bobby Roode. But Dolph Ziggler is in a precarious position for Bobby Roode. Gonna have to pull him into the middle. Don't think that's gonna be enough to beat Dolph Ziggler. He's wasted too much time going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Dolph Ziggler, not allowing that spine buster to get the job done. But Bobby Roode knows exactly what it's gonna take to put Dolph Ziggler away. If he can connect with that glorious DDT, it should be enough. But he's putting off on that one. Sends Dolph Ziggler into the corner. Really taking control of this match. Snake Eyes right there. Really turning it up and taking it into another gear. Glorious DDT. But is it? Oh, hooks the leg. Oh, and it's a rope break. I really thought so. But I thought if he hooked the leg in a different manner and really pulled that leg away from the ropes, he would have been good. But Bobby Roode just inches away from possibly going to Extreme Rules to challenge for that Intercontinental Championship. And now, oh, he was going for the famous sign instead. Dolph Ziggler went for a ride. Bobby Roode is all fired up now. That beating that Dolph Ziggler put on him might have just taken Bobby Roode to a new level. My oh my. Bobby Roode would have stomped onto the face right there. We're going for the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out from Dolph Ziggler for a second right there. I thought Dolph Ziggler wasn't going to wake up. And he wakes up right there and rolls out the way of that snapmare. Sends Bobby Roode into the corner. Belly press, I guess. Chest splash. Belly splash. Body splash. Into the corner. And now a cover. Early kick out from Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode has definitely been the better superstar. The most effective superstar in this match up to this point. And is able to get reversal right there. But is he able to do what it takes to get this match done? I mean, he's done everything up to that point other than getting the final nail in the coffin to leave here with a victory. Ziggler sends Bobby Roode rolling out the ring right now. Bobby Roode needs to gather himself. He needs to gather himself, and the right hand sends him outside. Dolph Ziggler, I mean, I guess maybe he was trying to throw off the timing of Bobby Roode. Action finds itself back inside the ring very quickly, and Famouser connects very quickly as well. That Famouser really comes out of nowhere, and Dolph Ziggler going for the cover. Is that going to be the end of his challenge? Oh, not that easy. Both superstars produce his signature moves. Neither of them, well, both of them produced the finisher, but none of them get able to get a cover off of the finishing move. And that might be all that it takes. And right now, Dolph Ziggler connects with the zigzag once more. And that might be it. Ziggler might brush Bobby Roode under the rug again. Dolph Ziggler beats Bobby Roode once more. And Bobby Roode will not be challenging for that Intercontinental Championship at Extreme Rules. And it's a shame because both times Bobby Roode has fought valiantly. And it was inches. Inches. I wish I could give him another chance off of those inches, but I mean, you didn't get the win again. You didn't come up good, Bobby. And I mean, as much as I would like to see you wearing the championship again in this universe mode, you just haven't produced the goods right now. Inches. You just didn't hook his leg, and those are the differences. Bobby Roode didn't get the victory. Dolph Ziggler was able to hit his finishing move down bang in the middle of the ring. And that right there gets himself the victory. Still your IC Championship. Of course, the belt wasn't on the line. But Dolph Ziggler, whether he defends his belt at Extreme Rules or not, that's not the point right now. Right now, he is victorious. Oh, excuse me. We just had to come out. I had to go and get a drink, you know. I had to run out. Left the production team doing their thing out here. But, you know, we're back. I had to just get a little drink. I was a little bit parched. Right now, welcome to the main event of the evening. Finn Balor is here to face off against Rob Van Dam. He attacked him brutally last week at the end of his match. Still no explanation for Finn Balor. Finn Balor came to me, and let me tell you something. Finn Balor, his new demon self, he came and I mean, he tried to hold a conversation, but I ain't even gonna call what happened a conversation. Like he kind of hissed at me and growled a little bit. You know, his sentences weren't even barely formed, but I mean, he essentially said, like, I ain't gonna explain anything right now. Like, I just want to whoop Rob Van Dam's ass. I guess I don't really know. He's really, his demon form is really savage. Oh, Rob Van Dam's not having it. Rob Van Dam's not having it. Oh, don't tell me the main event is gonna end like this. Don't tell me. They better get themselves in the ring. I was ready. I was excited for this match. I was excited. Referee, don't you dare blow the whistle. I said blow the whistle. Don't you dare end this as a no contest. These two better get inside the ring, bro. I should have made this a no DQ match. Rob Van Dam is not happy. He's not having it. Kick to the back of Finn Balor. This is bro. We might as well prepare to wrap up the show because this they ain't getting to the ring, bro. They are so far from the ring. Rob Van Dam didn't wait at all. Top of the ramp, and he said, yeah, okay, he's going to the ring. He's going to the ring. Cool. Rob Van Dam is running. Finn Balor said, why are you running? Both superstars about to reach the ring, and we are going to have a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Referee rings the bell, and Finn Balor attacks. But Rob Van Dam, I was really not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Rob Van Dam himself right there has sent a message. He said, you ain't gonna walk all over me. He said, you are not gonna walk all over me. Finn Balor with a nice little DDT type suplex. And he is sorry. He is in control of this matchup right now. But generally the gist of Finn Balor's reasoning is he feels like Rob Van Dam is the reason he isn't WWE champion right now. He feels like if he had a chance to face off against AJ Styles one-on-one, he would have been WWE champion. And Rob Van Dam kind of interfered in that, cashing in his Money in the Bank championship. And I mean, obviously, subsequently losing it back to AJ Styles, both of them in the triple threat match that ensued. But Finn Balor feels like he's been cost a championship run because Rob Van Dam basically interfered in their beef, you know. Finn Balor and AJ Styles went back and forth for a while. And as it was culminating, Rob Van Dam kind of poked his nose in, I guess. But from Rob Van Dam's point of view, I mean, he did what he had to. Why wouldn't you cash in your Money in the Bank contract for a shot at the champ? Oh, I thought it was going to be a code breaker, but instead it's a nice little monkey flip. But yeah, why wouldn't you cash in your championship, your briefcase, and get a shot at a belt? Why would you not do that? A nice little sling blade from Finn Balor here. Sending Rob Van Dam into the corner. And Finn Balor, what? Sleep. These guys have built up so much momentum in their brawl outside that already a shotgun drop kick connects. This can't end this quick. Finn Balor up to the top of the rope. Coup de grace is coming. I do not. Is he gonna get out of the way? He's not gonna get out of the way. Coup de grace. Rob Van Dam needs to pull a kick out of the bag, and he pulls it out. Finn Balor still not understanding how he done that. But at the end of the day, these superstars, when you're in a main event, you are the best of the best. And you got that kind of fight in you. You know how to kick out of a big move. And Finn Balor should know that. Rob Van Dam now on offense. Oh! How? That's gonna hurt. Jesus. I would never let somebody do that move to me. You must be out of your mind. But Rob Van Dam, all fired up off of it now. He's happy to be inflicting pain on Finn Balor. What a super kick. What a super kick right there from Rob Van Dam, taking Finn Balor down. And it might be Rob Van Dam's time to test the heart of the demon. Because Rob Van Dam here has Balor right where he wants him. Going into the corner. It's time for the split-legged moonsault. And it hits. Hooks the leg. Finn Balor might need a kick out. The kick out comes from Finn Balor also. But Rob Van Dam, you already knew. I already knew he wasn't finished. This 5-star Frog Splash connects. Knees up from Finn Balor. Knees up. Rob Van Dam saw the light and it was there. He tried to reach out for it and the door was shut in his face. But somehow is able to continue his offense after getting the knees driven right into his midsection. Right hand from Finn Balor. And now it's Finn Balor's chance to try and end this match again. As he plants Rob Van Dam in again what seems like the perfect position for the coup de grace. But instead, Finn Balor is lining up something else. He's going for that 1916. Is it going to be in the middle of the ring? 1916 connects. Legs away from the rope. Finn Balor might be picking up a victory over Rob Van Dam. 1, 2, 3. Just a week after attacking him after his match, the Demon King Finn Balor picks up a win over Rob Van Dam. Back and forth action in this matchup. Rob Van Dam wasn't wasting any time right here getting his hands on Finn Balor. Came out, attacked him, put his hands on the man, and unfortunately for Rob Van Dam, it wasn't enough to get him a victory. Where do they go from here? So close right there, Rob Van Dam to picking up a victory over Finn Balor. Again, where do they go from here? I don't know. But Finn Balor has his victory, and look at him. Look at him. He's just a weirdo. The man's a weirdo. The man's a weirdo. The Demon King seems to be here for good. Finn Balor, with every week, we seem to be losing the essence of him. Demon King's taking over, and we're going to have to join us next week to see what happens on Smackdown Live. No sign of the WWE Champion. Some people just seem to have taken a break, as we build towards the Extreme Rules. There's still a lot going on Smackdown Live. If you seem to have forgot, watch their last couple episodes and catch up, because I know it's been a while since Universe Mode was here. I damn near forgot where I was with the planning. But don't worry about that. We're going to be back in full force, baby. Peace.